Alright. Hey, brothers and sisters. So we had some technical difficulties. I created the episode. You'll notice it's daytime, but you'll also notice maybe that the trees that were right here are gone. And also, there's some other stuff, like I've got some mods installed if I find a sheep, which there's a lot of around here. Oh geez, there's a skeleton. Okay, damage indicators. And I've got raise minimap, stuff like that. Alright, so what happened was it was actually daytime. And I actually made the daytime episode. Unfortunately, I full screened it and actually lost all the footage because you can't record in full screen, which is stupid. But 2, 1 dead. Okay. So you can't record in full screen, so I actually lost all the footage. And so what I did was I installed Optifine to hopefully up the amount of FPS I could get, which is now at like 28, which should be good, but you can see it's still a bit slow. I also went mining and found some iron, but we're really just starting the day over. I went on here, turned on cheats with the LAN world and set the time to 0. And then I went through and yeah. Anyway, so we're just gonna do this episode over. Except we've already got some iron and stuff, which I'm going to use to make some shears, and I'm gonna make a bed. And guess what, guys? Today's episode Tuesday, and so we get to get an iron sword. To make 2 episodes today, which means as soon as this episode is over, we'll come back and do a nighttime episode. And I need sticks. So there's that, there's that, there's that. I already had some sticks, now I look like an idiot. I also installed, I've got 4 mods installed. Raise minimap, damage indicator, tree capitator. I did get tree capitator, and I also got Optifine to hopefully up my frame rate. And so that was pretty successful. It's not the best frame rate I've ever had in my life ever, but it's not bad. And if I can, that's not gonna work. So we're gonna have a floating tree there. Hey, that's fine. So as you can see, tree capitator makes it so it takes longer to chop the lowest block, but when you do, it drops all the logs. Although in this case it doesn't drop all the leaves because the leaves are also attached to other logs. This is apparently a very tall birch tree because it took me a while. The only bad thing about tree capitator is it drops a lot of entities, which means that it could cause you to lag quite a bit if your computer isn't very good, which, truth be told, mine isn't. Now there's this forest back here that I'm not really sure I'm a big fan of, so this is going to take a while, you'll see, but when I cut this, it's going to drop tons of wood, and I already have a lot of wood, so even more is always helpful, but you'll see how much that dropped. It's a lot, quite a bit. So in this episode, I don't really want to spend too much time harvesting, and I kind of want to do something cool here. I would like to expand this wall out a little bit more, and what I'm thinking is eventually I can have walls that expand out to the point to like a cliff, and then I can have cliffs guarding me from those sides. Then I might be able to torch it up so that nobody can get in except me, and then maybe have one bridge so that I can get in. Meanwhile, what I'm gonna do is at this point I'm just making iron tools because I've got so much iron now because I went mining. And I'm just gonna come over here with my iron shovel and dig out a little. We also have 4 wool, which means that we'll be able to... I'm going to turn that volume down because that's loud. Which means we'll be able to create a bed tonight, and we'll probably have 2 daytime episodes here. So that's what we're going to do when it turns nighttime. I'm going to cut away, and then the next episode will be another daytime episode. So... just so I can save my spawn location here. Probably isn't the most fun thing you've ever seen a YouTuber do, but hey, it's not like I want to do too much without you guys. I've already done too much today because I went mining and then I lost the footage. On any other day I would have given up and just done a review episode. Unfortunately my computer isn't very good at doing that. So it doesn't like doing review episodes. It doesn't like it's actually forgotten the footage from some of my episodes before, which is quite a pest. Alright, now we have the perimeter dug out, and we're going to fill this all up with wood. Now these don't count as walls because I'm digging into a mountain. And really the point of not having walls is so things can get in, and although zombies are smart and won't jump off, they will jump off of this part. So, I also have sheep invading my house now. So I'm sort of thinking of having like a reverse wall where like it goes down, because that's not in the rules, so I can do that. So my protection will be the other direction. Because I'm pretty sure zombies can't climb walls. And I probably have a lot of dirt at this point, don't I? Oh, yes, I do. Quite a bit of dirt. I am gonna need some food, though. You know, I can actually dig trenches since none of the animals can jump. I can actually dig a trench to keep them out and just have a couple of blocks where they can get in. Because, let's face it, being totally safe at night isn't really much fun. Especially since you have to actually survive the nights here. We're not going to survive the next one, so we can save our spawn location, which we might be able to do with rays, actually, but I'm not totally sure. Oh, quick shout out. In case you guys are wondering how I get my mods, which you're probably not, because you've all probably gotten mods before if you actually play the game and you're not just watching because YOLO. I get my mods through a website called Skydaz, and I actually just heard about them from a friend, and it is the most incredible thing ever, because you don't have to do any manual installation. You just select the profile you want to install it on, and then you let it rip. You just like, here, install it on Forge, and then it'll actually install the mod for you, which is great. And Steam is giving me announcements and stuff so that's just great. I should probably log off of like all my stuff. I always log off of Skype because it makes annoying sounds while I'm recording. So that happens. And that way people don't call me while I'm recording. Okay, here we go. So we got a floor. That's nice. Put this wood in here. I'm liking this house. Unfortunately, I can't build walls this way. Otherwise, I totally would, and this house would be awesome. I do like the way that this is sort of in the ground here. And I'm thinking I might do steps later. Or now. Anyway, it's getting dark. Stars are coming out. And so, I'm going to make a bed. And I'll see you guys in a few minutes. So, see you later. Where are we going to put this bed? Let's put it here. Come on. There we go. So, yeah. See you guys later.